And welcome to the Geeks, just a podcast YouTube channel. This show called What You Doing, where we talk about what we watch during the week. I haven't played much, but yeah, watch during the week. I'm your host, Edward Perez. With me, as sometimes, me ghosty friend
Felix.
What's cracking, though?
It's late, it's hot, and I want to talk.
Late, hot. Are you excited? You watch probably Pura Caca, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been smelly and sweet.
Kind of like myself. I've got I got a stomach bug, you know?
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, it ain't been pretty. But your boy got a haircut though. Looking cute, dog.
Looking fly with the haircut.
Looking cute, dog. You know, Chorro helping with this body fat loss. You know, I'm on the Chorro diet right now. What's good? Holla at your boy. Your boy single. What's good? How you doing? All right, let's keep it going. Of course, this is a show where we talk about what we watch and play during the week. If you like this kind of banter, we got plenty more videos of other stuff we reviewed, as well as the podcast where we talk about shows, movies, and video games, all that good stuff over here on the channel. Hit the subscribe, like, share it to your friends, and if you hate it, share it to your enemies. More stuff coming as well. Let's start off with one of my favorite. Well, real quick, I want to shout out to Thor Ragnarok. I watched this weekend again.
Oh, nice.
Top two Marvel movie. Top two. It was fantastic. I had not seen it since I seen it in the theater.
No mames.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of the MCUs except for Black Panther, top MCU movie of all time.
Yeah, you're not that much of a fan of rewatching movies, I remember.
Yeah, but I don't know. The universe has been telling me to watch Thor, and I did. And then I added a few other ones to the queue that I was like, okay. Because a lot of people love Winter Soldier, right?
Yeah.
I don't get it why. So I need to go back and figure out why. Because for me, it's May. But okay. I gotta go. I want to see.
On that, listen to the movie, the Marvel movie rank we did on the pod.
También, if you can find it, it's around there somewhere. That's audio realm only. But yeah. But I did finish watching the 2-parter of The Long Halloween.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it came out in 2-parter, straight to DVD, digital shit. And this is about where Batman investigates a murder spree that takes place on holidays. Of course, this is based on The Batman Long Halloween by Jeff Loeb. Yeah, by Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale, which I read prior to watching this. The art style is really, really 80s, but it's pretty dope as well. Let me find Catwoman, because this is like purple Catwoman. You seen purple Catwoman?
Oh shit, that's my Catwoman.
That's the one you like?
Yeah, I mean that's the one I first got introduced to.
Oh, she kind of looks like a rat a little bit.
Yeah, I was introduced to the purple Catwoman and Batman when his suit was blue and gray. I love that suit.
Well, that's this, bro.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's literally what you just described. She kind of looks like a rat in the D1. I mean, it could be way easier for me to Google a fucking image, but aquí estoy perreado.
Well, you got the book in your hands.
Yeah, but the movies aren't these versions of it. I mean, the Batman is. Catwoman isn't. Catwoman is a little bit more updated.
Okay.
Batman is voiced by John Ackles. Josh Duhamel plays Two-Face.
John Ackles?
Is it Ackles or Ackles? It's your boy.
Jensen.
What did I say?
John.
Sorry, chortle brain. Jensen Ackles.
Okay.
So your boy plays Batman.
Nice.
Not really.
Fuck you.
Troy Baker plays Joker, and the late great Naya Rivera played Catwoman. Yeah, Batman wasn't fantastical. The voice acting. I'm sorry, Josh Duhamel.
Really?
Yeah, no. Not top Batman's. Sorry, bro.
Okay.
Not top Batman's.
I mean, he was Red Hood. This Catwoman, bro. Goddamn.
That's a little bit better. Yeah, she ridiculous.
Shit.
So the animation has thicker outlines. It's more like Archer. It's exactly like Archer.
Like some cell shadedness.
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of quiet too. Like there's not a whole lot of background music, which I noticed.
Okay.
The action is pretty fluid for the animation. It takes a little bit longer to get going than in the comic. The Joker design is a little. In the comic, he's a little bit crazier looking than this.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Baker's doing a Mark Hamill impersonation.
Okay, I get it.
So it's okay. But the whole story, especially in the comic, is more about being a detective for Batman than Batman fucking around and messing around. And in the DVD, it's more action packed because they have to, right?
Well, yeah, it's a movie.
And they did a whole lot of
Joker's
changes.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's kind of crazy looking. They did a whole lot of revisions and they changed more stuff from. There's a lot of differences between the comic and the DVD.
Okay.
Which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
So not so good.
I'm not sure because I'm fairly new to the reading the property or the project that
the OG project before the
thing is based on, right? And I'm now at the point where I'm kind of late in that kind of game. That now when they're making their movies, they're making it with surprises for people who've read it before.
Oh, I see the Catwoman.
So they switch it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about that because I want to see what I read in DVD in video form to see if how it played out in my head is exactly how it would be presented to me.
That also translates when you read the books and watch the movies after, doesn't it?
Right. So, and it's kind of like the same thing that's giving me PTSD about the Final Fantasy game, the Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
Because it's a remake, it's a revision, and there's new stuff for old fans. So I start to itch. I'm like, what's the new shit? I don't know what the new shit is, cuh. You got any more of the fucking OG stuff? I don't know what it is. So, because I need to know what I'm actually missing out. So I don't know how. So the reason I'm like so perplexed about it because the whole story is that someone's killing people on each holiday. And it's a whole year that this happens, right? That's why they call it the long Halloween. It starts on Halloween and it ends on Halloween. And it's this whole figuring out who is Holiday. That's what they named the killer. Okay. And there's a handful of what do you call accused people, right?
Culprits?
Yeah, there's a handful of culprits. And during this comic, Two-Face becomes Two-Face. A bunch of evil characters come together, which is pretty cool. You have Penguin, you have the Joker, you have Poison Ivy, you have Mad Hatter, you have Scarecrow, you have Two-Face, you have Solomon Grundy. There's like a lot of bad guys, enemies, right? Together. But at the end of the first movie, even though there is a switcheroo, they kind of blatantly tell you who it is.
Like that?
Yeah.
Spoilers, can you tell me?
I mean, I can tell you off air because I don't want to spoil the book or the thing.
Okay.
In case people are out there who still want to do it. So in the second film, they focus more on the framing of Harvey Dent of it doing. So that's kind of a spoiler. It's not Two-Face. So in between all this killing thing, there's mafia going around too.
Okay.
And you know your boy's into mafia right now.
Yeah, well.
So there's that. So it's either this family is the Falcones, or there's this family or that family. So there's a lot of that.
Maroni, and there was another one, right?
Simon. So there's a lot of that going around. So you're trying to figure out who it is, and then there's another switcheroo, because the person who it is in the comics is not the same person that is in the DVD.
Ah, cabrón.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit.
And I don't know how I feel about that because I wanted to see the comic in DVD form, but I also understand that the comics is from the damn 80s, I believe. Like, it's an old comic.
Yeah.
I think it was the 80s.
Let me just fact check that.
80s or 90s for sure. So the comics came out in 96 and 97. So I understand you want to surprise the fans or little kids that were there in 96 and 97 reading these comics. But at the same time, I want to see the same story play out in movie form.
Okay.
You feel me? So I'm a little iffy about it. But all in all, with all these Batman straight to DVD movies, this is probably top tier. It's pretty good. It's not boring. It's action packed. There's mystery, trying to figure out who. Obviously, I saw it with a different lens because of knowing what's going to happen and who and why and what. So you should definitely check it out without even watching the other Chinese one, Chasing the Dragon or whatever.
Oh no, fuck that.
No. This is good. And kind of low-key spoiler alert, even though we kind of touched upon it as well, and I haven't seen the trailer for it, even though they said it was going to be a trailer, but whatever, I haven't seen it. The second one sets up the Injustice movie that we talked about before.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I mean, I'll spoil that. Green Arrow and Flash, the wackest of the bunch, just come and ring a doorbell, and they open, and that's it. That's pretty much it. That's it.
Okay.
And then Alfred's like, "They're looking for you, sir," and that's about it.
Okay.
But I'm excited for that. Whatever that happens, that's cool. So if you're a Batman fan, check it out.
Perfect. Add it to the list.
Add it to the list, bruh. Speaking of lists and speaking of stuff, this past podcast, Monsieur, you play a little game that I made up, and there was a wager.
Fucking remind me.
And you were terrible at it.
Yes.
Next time I will lower the standards because I was thinking too high for you. I was taking away high too much.
Yeah.
And your prize, because turns out you actually wanted to watch this piece of shit of a movie, was to review for us the Velocipastor.
Okay.
So go ahead.
This movie, I think, is the worst movie I've ever seen that I love.
Oh, I know you're gonna love it too.
Of course. I mean, it's you can get a bunch of friends, watch the movie, and just take a piss out of it. So the gist of it is, this priest.
You want me to read the IMDb again?
Okay, let me pull it on IMDb because
I got it.
Okay, yeah, please read it.
So the synopsis is: after losing his parents, a priest travels to China, where he inherits a mysterious ability. You laughed like this the last time I read it on the fucking podcast. Get your shit together. A priest travels to China, where he inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur. At first horrified by his new power, a hooker convinces him to use it to fight crime and ninjas. Okay. Eres un pendejo. Okay, go ahead. It's a wild shit.
Okay, so I knew this movie was going to be bad.
Yeah, no shit.
But the level of badness this is like not even a digital recorder. It's like the director just grabbed a camcorder,
damn,
and started recording his friends on his backyard.
Yeah.
Because when it says China in big ass yellow letters across the screen, but it looks like the woods in somebody's backyard.
Okay.
And the when he loses his parents, I'm gonna full spoilers. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. We're not watching it, bro. Go ahead.
No, fuck no. So when the movie opens, when he gets out of church, he looks at his parents. There's his parents. There's the car. So then, camera pans to him. Boom! It sounds like an explosion and everything.
Off camera.
So when the camera turns to where the explosion is supposed to be, there's nothing. Just like a empty street, and it says VFX, car on fire. Brother,
it says VFX.
Literally
Hilarious.
says VFX car. I'll send you the fucking screen cap.
Hilarious.
This is when I knew I was in for a ride.
Yeah.
Because I send you the clips
I recorded
off the TV. The pimp is horrible. Oh, that slap is gold.
The slap is the worst slap I've ever seen in my life. There's a pimp slap involved. It was terrible.
Every actor is like the director just cast his friends because there's supposed to be these ninjas that are like selling cocaine to get these ninjas are selling cocaine to the Catholics to get everything and everybody in the Vatican hooked so they can come to them, and then it's such a clusterfuck of shit.
Yeah.
And the MVP is literally the dinosaur suit.
I'm looking at it right now. It's worse than the inflatable ones. You've seen the inflatable ones that people like run around?
That's what I told my girlfriend. I told her the inflatable ones are even better than the shit covered crap that is in this movie.
You can see like the guy's head and shit.
Yes, oh my god, dude.
There's a frame where there's a ninja trying to kick a dinosaur right in his head, and there's like parts of like behind the scenes in the shot.
Oh yes, this is horrible,
bro. Does it feel like it's horrible on purpose?
Yes, completely.
Okay.
Oh my god, It is cheesy. It starts with the priest being like this coy dude who knows scripture by heart, and by the end he's this fucking badass who don't give a shit, who has a $1 billion bounty on his head because he killed the leader of the ninjas.
$1 billion?
$1 billion.
Fuck it.
Wait. There's so much stuff happening in this movie. He fucks the hooker. He falls in love with the hooker. Himself still being a priest. He throws God out the window by killing people. Oh my God! I know I'm all over the place because this thing is all over the place. But
we didn't expect a coherent review.
Oh my God!
But you had a good time? Fuck! I wanted you to have a terrible time. It's supposed to be a punishment.
No, it was not a punishment for this. It was the only reason I had to cut my view time is because I was literally falling asleep because I was so tired out of work.
Yeah.
And it pained me to stop watching this movie. I wanted to watch it till the end. Oh, but it's such an end.
So, I have news. I have news for you.
What?
Velocipastor 2 is officially happening.
No mames.
This was from March 11th, 2020. Director Brendan Sear reveals that the script for Velocipastor 2 has been written.
Oh, dude, I'm so buying these couple of movies.
Oh, no.
Holy shit. The poster is amazing, and I'm watching the second one as soon as it comes out.
I mean, I'm ashamed to be your friend, but okay.
I'll give it a 9.
Damn. No, you're not.
Hold on.
I'm not.
The shit scale?
I'm not letting you.
There's 2 scales. There's the normal scale, and there's the shit scale. The shit scale, if it's a 10, it's fucking splinters. But this 9, I give it a 9 because it's so bad. It's really fucking awesome.
Okay. Is it?
It's the shit scale.
Yeah. Is it? What was that? What was that Nick Cage movie with the puppets?
The what?
The Nick Cage with the puppets with the fucking mechanical shit. What was that?
Oh, Willy's Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland.
No, that's a 10. I love that one.
But
I love that one better than this one, but it is in the same realm.
Is it shit? Is it? I don't know. Just by looking at the screenshots, I don't think it's the same shit scale is what I'm trying to say.
No. It's on shit scale is lower because it is not that shit, but on a normal movie scale is like a, what did we give it?
I don't know, about a 7.
Yeah, let's say 7, but in the shit scale is lower. It's like a 5 or like a 4 because it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but this seems terrible on purpose, and you love it, and I knew you were gonna love it. So
I have, since you said Velocipastor, I have not stopped grinning.
Well,
I love this shit.
I'm only here to bring you joy.
Thank you.
Spoiler alerts on other things we're gonna review. This scored higher than the final thing we're gonna talk about on the IMDb.
That amazed me to no end.
So let's hurry up and get to that. The next thing I watched, I was kind of iffy on it, and I was going to back up on it, but fuck it. Was Sexy Beast. You remember Sexy Beast on Netflix?
Oh, the dating show?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, speaking of wild, this is a wild episode. I apologize. So, hoping to say goodbye to superficial dating, real life singles, sport elaborate makeup and prosthetics to put true blind date chemistry to the test. We talked about this on the pod because it looks incredible and crazy. So, it's basically a pretty old school MTV dating show. Damn, where you have one bachelor or bachelorette. They go on 3 dates. They go on 3 dates with 3 different people, and everybody's in crazy prosthetics. They could be a fucking panda. They could be a devil. There's all kind of. There's a rhino. There's a beaver. There's all kind of shit. But it's like crazy 90s prosthetics. And then after
they look good also.
There's pretty good prosthetics. I'm not gonna lie. So after they all go on a date, separate dates, they have to pick one to kick out in the first round. So once they do that, the person that gets kicked out gets face revealed, right?
Yeah.
We get to see all 3 dates at the same time, which is a little weird. They're all like, all the prosthetics are pretty freaky looking. But I just wanted to know what the fuck they look like. I didn't really care about the dating aspect at all, because it's funny how everybody's like, oh, I'm looking for love and shit. But what probably actually ends up happening is that they go to the hotel, fuck, and never talk to each other ever again. You know?
Yeah.
And the ladies are like, I'm here to get married. And the guys are like, well, I like ass. And she better have a nice ass. And I don't know what she looks like. And they're like, when they show somebody and they're like, and they're all gorgeous, by the way. They're all fucking models. There's a voice guy. And he's like, oh, here's Richard. He's a fucking model and from San Diego. And then they're here's Clarissa. She's a model and they're all fucking models. Where's the fucking nasty looking motherfucker? Anyway,
no representation, bro.
No representation. and I was 100% on what the guy was gonna pick because I knew what he's gonna get laid. Like they just want to get laid. They don't care. Yeah. Like, no one is ever like, oh, damn, you ugly. Because they're all fucking models, man. But what I ended up playing and make it even funner for myself, right, was guess the race. So,
motherfucker way.
I was guessing the race of, like, their physical, like, the race, physical race, the nationality of the person behind the thing, and I got 100% on that, so I was pretty amazing.
Oh, neta?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah. I mean, black guy is easy. Nerdy black guy can't be confused with a white guy, but I got it. I even guessed. Yeah, I even guessed the one Asian chick. Got it. Like I had it down. Yeah.
Was she a dolphin?
Yeah, she was the dolphin.
Neta?
Yeah, she was the dolphin. I think she was the dolphin. Yeah. So I was playing Guess the Race. There's only
1 for 1.
Yeah, it was only 6 episodes. They were 30 minutes. I was watching it reluctantly. I didn't want to watch it. You know?
What?
I was like, I was bored. I was just like, all right, let's just see one episode. And then 2 hours later, I watched the whole fucking thing. You know?
Motherfucker way.
Like, eventually you get into it and it's fun. Shout outs to the MVP who was Panda. She was crazy. She's like, you finna marry me? Like, I'm looking for my husband. You have car insurance? You have insurance?
Oh, la verga.
I'm like, bitch, you a panda. Like, relax. Like,
eat bamboo and shut the fuck up.
Fucking relax. And I swear, I was like, that bitch sounds Italian. Turns out, she Italian. I got it like to the T. It was pretty amazing. And she was fucking fine too. So I was like, shit, I'll marry the panda, even though she seems crazy as a motherfucker.
Well, shit.
So if you're into crazy dating shows, this is a good one-nighter. You know, you pop it in, you never see it ever again. You're in, you're out. Pretty fun. It was okay. It jolted me. I wasn't expecting it. Speaking about jolts, I watched Jolt. Remember Jolt?
Oh, yeah, and okay, I'm very curious about this one.
Kate Beckinsale, Jai Courtney, Stanley Tucci, Mihissima, all time. So a balancer with a slightly murderous anger management problem that she controls with the help of an electrode-lined vest she uses to shock herself back to normalcy whenever she gets homicidal. After the first guy she's ever fallen for is murdered, she goes on a revenge-fueled rampage to find the killer while the cops pursue her as their chief suspect. Suspect was the word I was trying to say when I was doing the fucking Batman.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And once she snaps, she's God mode. No one can do shit to her, right? This is allegedly a condition that she's had since she was a child, so they explained it like that. And like I said, whenever she can tell that she's going crazy, she literally has a button that she pushes and she shocks herself and she chills out.
Okay.
So yeah, she finds a guys get murdered. She's trying to find who killed the guy. Detectives come, they're like, you did it, and she's like, nah, I'm actually gonna go find the killer. And then it begins. The fighting's okay. It's kind of martial artist, but the moves are more martial arts, but it's more vicious and rageful, you know? It's not pretty, which fits the character. I mean, it's pretty because it's Kate fucking Beckinsale. But the movements aren't joyful. Like, it's not, oh, mira que bonito, she's flying. Like, Black Widow fights pretty.
Okay, yes.
No, she's smashing people's heads on toasters, and yeah, she's brawling and she's going crazy. She literally choke slams a guy one time, and I'm kind of like, okay, but no, though. Okay, But no, Kate Beckinsale. You feel me? You could be as pissed off as you want. You ain't choke slamming that guy.
Fuck no.
Slow down, movie. Slow down. And I kind of like Kate Beckinsale in this role. She was kind of cheeky, as they say. Them Brits say. She was snappy with the. She had comedic timing, and she was funny. She felt. I don't know. Kate Beckinsale's kind of like down the line, and everything I've seen her, she's like strict, like boom, no bullshit.
Yeah. And
she was kind of loose, like, oh, you want to fuck with me? Don't fuck with me, man. I'm fucking JOLT lady or whatever her name is. So the ending is kind of a moan, and they set up a sequel, but it's not terrible. It's really down the middle.
Okay. Sunday movie?
Sunday movie if you're into it. But if you haven't seen Gunpowder Milkshake, I 100% recommend that one 1,000% better.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's probably 2 notches below Gunpowder Milkshake. So it's about a 6 or a 5. Whatever you consider above mediocre or the highest level of mediocrity, that's this.
Okay.
And am I excited for a sequel? I need a trailer. Okay. I mean, I've said this before. Like they focus more on trying to set up a sequel, even though this movie didn't feel like that because the last shit was kind of thrown in, and it's like, okay, do we really need a sequel? Why are you even setting up a sequel?
Okay.
I hate movies sometimes, but
yeah,
because I remember saying, "Oh, Susan Sarandon is in this." She's literally at the end credits setting up the sequel.
Nah, mames.
So it's kind of like, okay.
Yeah, that blows.
Yeah, Susan Sarandon is like the 5th name on the credits.
Neta?
And she doesn't show up till the end.
Como Mark Hamill in Star Wars?
Pretty much. But Mark Hamill is fucking Luke,
See?
Susan Sarandon is fucking woman with no name. Literally, I'm reading her credit.
Oh, qué culero.
I mean, Mark Hamill, fucking Luke Skywalker, woman with no name. You feel me?
Yeah.
And in this movie, woman with no name was probably going to try a choke slam. Luke Hamill. How was that?
Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill.
Shit.
It's kind of, okay. MVP, Kate Beckinsale, because she's so fine.
Pussy, a huevo.
I have to bow down.
Fuck it, Stanley Tucci, MVP.
He was okay. He was a therapist.
I love Stanley Tucci.
He was a therapist trying to like chill her out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay. Give it a shot if you want. Let's move off. Speaking of chill, let's move off to the final trailer. Final review of La Semana.
Everything crossing over.
Chorro brain. Masters of the Universe. Revelation brain. So, Are you a He-Man guy?
I'm gonna say no.
Me neither. I've never seen a frame of the original.
I have.
I've never sat down and watched. Okay, a frame is an exaggeration.
You have seen a frame in the song, remember?
Probably yes. I meant more like
the series.
Yeah, I've never seen 5 minutes of it.
Okay.
I don't know what the gist is. All I know, he's got a furry tanga, and that's about it.
Loincloth, bruh.
And Skeletor is probably the most iconic, visually stunning bad guy.
Character of the series.
I mean, of the 80s for sure.
Pues sí, wait. Sí.
Darth Vader, though.
Yeah. Darth Vader and Skeletor's close second.
Let's say top five.
Dale, top 5.
So what happened in the D1? It's on Netflix, came out July 23rd. It's about the War of Eternia begins again in what may be the final battle between He-Man and Skeletor. The new animated series from writer-director Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith is one of us. He a nerdy boy. He knows all about this shit. I should have trust him in this. The animation is pretty sharp, pretty clean.
Yes, it fucking is. It's one of the best things of the series.
Yeah, it's the best thing of the series.
Yeah, it's the best.
Every color pops. Even though the animation is fairly similar to all the Netflix other stuff, this can differentiate yourself from other stuff. If you put like Dragon's Dogma and the other dragon one to get next to each other, I'd be like, oh, which one's which? But this one is so colorful and everything pops and the characters are so 80s and crazy that I'm like, okay, I feel you. I know exactly what this is. So what you thought? What you feel?
Okay, so after watching, reading, and listening to everything that's been said on the internet, I said, okay, I'm gonna watch it.
So this wasn't on your list before?
No,
okay, I just wanted to know what the fuck was up with He-Man, and this doesn't give me that because this is like, this is kind of like, oh, you already know what He-Man does? Well, this is the final part of the He-Man thing, and I was like, kind of like, oh, I kind of wanted like He-Man origin story.
And full spoilers?
In a second, because this is also, how do I call it? Because it's not season 1; it's like mid-season. Part one, I guess. Yeah, this is like actually, part 1 of the first season. It's 10 episodes in total. It's only 5 out right now.
Yeah, so actually, yeah, they say part 1 because after finishing part 1, there's the after show, and they said the first part of Masters. And I was like, okay. But I mean, I get why everybody's so mad, but I also know that they're fans, and I'm not a fan, so I don't have the same gripes. But I do understand them because the character design, whilst being as crazy as it normally is in the OG show, Teela's a dude.
Who?
Teela.
She's a dude. I don't even know.
She's a fucking dude except for the eyes.
I don't know which one's Teela. Give me
the main girl.
Okay, Sarah Michelle Gellar. So, yeah, let me do the cast quiz. Chris Wood as He-Man, Sarah Michelle Gellar as Teela, Lena Headey as Evelyn, Mark Hamill, again, I don't know why I didn't use a Mark Hamill segue, but Mark Hamill as Skeletor, perfect, beautiful, amazing. Deidre Bader as Trapjaw, Tiffany Smith as Adra, Liam Cunningham, a.k.a. el vato este del pinche Game of Thrones, el Sarvos, I think. Ese way, he's Man-at-Arms, and Justin Long as Roboto. There's a whole bunch of other people. Henry Rawlings was Triclops.
Oh, he was amazing. I loved him.
Nobody else pops out. Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, anyway. So the cast is like high budget, high hopes. So Teela in the OG is a dude.
No. Teela is a woman. But right. In the first episode, you kind of see her like the suit, and she's feminine. But when we do the jump and the rest of the series, the character design, for me, it was just like a dude with sharp features in her face.
Oh, I'm just noticing now that she's pretty bufferoni.
But no, she's not He-Man jacked, but she's fucking jacked, even for a woman. And I was like, okay. It's another world. I guess
for this world, if you put her next to He-Man, she is a little. I don't know. I didn't get dude vibes from him.
No, I did because I went to see like the OG character design, and although, I mean, it was the 80s, so they objectify almost everything.
Yeah.
She was a badass. And in this, she's a badass, but the character looks like a fucking dude. And that was a problem throughout the whole series for me. And I was like, just because it's Sarah Michelle Gellar, that's the only thing. And the eyes. The eyes are the only thing that are making me think that this is a woman. I was like, oh, well, that's unfortunate.
That wasn't that much of a distraction to me. She's next to, what's the name of He-Man with him when he's not He-Man?
Prince Adam?
Yeah, next to him, she's just slightly bigger than him. But if she's
slightly,
a little bit.
No mames, we know.
But look at the comparison between her and any other dude in the series.
No, pues no mames, güey. Every dude, a roided man, is nothing compared to these titans.
Yes. So every guy is fucking The Rock.
I just remember this meme where they said Barbie has like these unmeetable standards of beauty, and guys, and that's women. Then guys, hey, I want to be He-Man.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Homie looks good in a fur thong, dog. Cloth, please, cloth.
No, I went like, because I was like, oh, body goals. Kind of.
Impossible roid goals.
Sí, güey, mamón.
So, I mean, that could be, I'm just trying to state, that could be very much just a you problem, because I don't see it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's totally a me problem.
Because the girl, I mean, I'm going to try to save this image if I can. Because the ladies don't, I mean, I thought I didn't have they look like ladies. My problem was...
Evil Lynn, she looked fine.
Yeah. And, I mean, Lena Headey really helps, too.
Hell yeah. Oh, that
the voice acting is great.
Yes, it is.
Across the board. But again, I came for a He-Man story, and I got a Esta Lady story.
I mean, I know what I was getting into. That's the thing. I know what I was getting into. And I was like, okay, let's see the the hate, and I kind of understand it.
I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, son. I mean, Kevin Smith. There's so much drama behind this. I'm not even gonna get into it, but all in all, I mean, meh.
I don't have the attachment to He-Man, but again, I wanted a He-Man story, and we got a Teela story.
Mm-hmm.
So what? I don't even know if you said this. So what happens is that Skeletor and He-Man are coming to this final, and then lights happen, and then He-Man and Skeletor disappear. There's more lore that I don't know and understand really to give it justice, but from my eyes, that's what happened.
That's the strange thing. I did understand everything of it. I don't know why.
So fucking He-Man gone for 2 out of the 5 episodes, and I wanted to watch.
He comes in kind of flashbacks, but that's.
But I wanted more of the flashback stories.
Yeah, but allegedly, I mean, what I've heard is that if you want that, I mean, you could watch the OG, which I would not think you will.
No, that's what I wanted this to be.
Yeah, the next best thing is a 2001 kind of reboot, which I've heard and read that is pretty good. And I'm like, okay, maybe give that a chance somewhere down the line, because this piqued my interest to He-Man. Because I know nothing. The only thing I know about He-Man is that he killed Superman on a whim.
Okay, that's
about it.
That count? I don't think that counts.
No, it was like on its own thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean,
so everybody's on He-Man's balls, and I don't know what the big gist is. And exactly. I thought this was gonna scratch my itch, and I didn't. And actually, there's also a documentary on Netflix about He-Man. And I had it on the queue, and after watching this, I had no interest in it. So this killed my He-Man boner. Again, I'm not a fan, so it sounds like the fans were also pissed at him.
Yeah,
I thought I was the outsider looking in, be like, oh, maybe I just don't understand it.
No, right now, Kevin Smith is kind of really hated.
He's in hiding.
A little, I don't know, hiding, but he's hated. A lot of people hate him because of what he did. And I'm going to get into that in the spoilers.
I mean, we can get to spoilers right now. I thought we were done. But yeah, spoils. Go ahead, spoil.
The balls on this motherfucker, because they did He-Man wrong. They killed him twice. Once in the first episode to get the story going, and one in the last episode, which was dirty. And when I finished the series, the after show came in. And when they did the whole thing, their own thing, they said, it's nuts that we killed him not once but twice. He was like so happy, and I was like, Kevin, oh no, Bubba, no.
It's like he wanted. It sounds like he just wanted to fulfill his childhood fantasies.
Yes, but the thing is that it
didn't serve any purpose.
No, it was cheap. I mean, it served the purpose to Hayden. Yeah. Or like to give the spotlight to Teela, which for me,
don't call it Masters of the Universe. Like
I think Masters of the Universe is like the whole bunch. That because I think it was called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. But the thing is that, I mean, no,
don't put fucking He-Man in the center of your poster then.
Exactly, because don't
call it Revelation. Call it Teela.
I thought it was gonna be He-Man show, just like you, but then I heard everything that happened, and I go, oh well, fuck. Well, I'm just gonna get into it just to see what the hate is all about. Yeah, I get it, but they did him dirty, but foul. That was foul.
I mean, if there was some kind of warning where, I mean, I don't care enough to like research it anyway, but if there was like, yo, the first half is gonna be all Teela story, and then the second half we coming in with He-Man stuff, but no. I was like, okay, he died. Okay, kudos. Let's get him back in the second episode, and then let's have a big fight. By the last 3, I had no idea there was going to be 10 episodes. Then they're fucking around the second episode. They're still fucking around the third. They're fucking around the fourth, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be all.
They're even fucking around half of the fifth.
They're like, okay, this is going to be all lady stuff, huh? Which I have no problem with, but I didn't even know who Teela was.
Me neither. I just remember when I saw the character, I got it, but
I want a T-Man. I want a He-Man. T-Man. I want a He-Man, dog. So yeah, I don't know.
And the another thing, another one. I liked how the dynamic with some characters, for example, Evil Lynn, that like they do the plot twist where she befriends them, or she turns to their side.
Yeah.
And she has a moment with what was it? Orko? Or that motherfucker, the little troll guy.
The little guy?
Yeah. There was this moment Orko, yeah. They have this moment. I was like, oh, this is fucking cool. I would love for them to stick this land, to stick with it. And by the end, it was like, oh, Skelter's back. Oh, well, I fucking hate you. And she turns like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, they could have kept with that line, and it would have made an interesting turn of events. But no.
But does that align with what the Evelyn character was from the 8? I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I do not know. Maybe
that's like a thing that she always befriends them and then turns their back on them, and the second Skeletor comes in. I don't know.
Me neither. But I mean, as a person who never only saw maybe 2 or 3 episodes of the OG series, this kind of pissed me off, and I was like, God damn it! Why do they do this? Why they should? I mean, they could do a lot of stuff. Again, I'm not a fan. I'm just pissed off that they didn't work well with the thing they had here.
Yeah, there's 130 episodes. That's rated 7.5. I might check an episode out too, maybe, because the itch is still there. Because I still don't understand why He-Man's so great. You know, it did come out from 83 to 85 with 130 episodes, driven 7.5. It's a lot of those childhoods that people love it. The animation does stay faithful. Like if you look at the OG next to the new one, it does look like a 2021 polished version of it. And it looks great. It looks great. Again, voice acting is great. The story, I wasn't there for it. I was just like, okay.
No, it was pretty
kind of a little bit of forced girl power too. Like, okay, enough for the lady. I want to see He-Man, dog. Why are we rescuing He-Man? I thought he was a shit. Again, this is me not coming at a different perspective. And it sounds like, from what you're saying, and the actual score of this Netflix show, which was this is on IMDb, which was I think it was like 4.1, I think, or something.
They froze reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. That's how bad it went.
Jesus. 4.9. It sounds like it sounds like nobody was like on board for that. So
no.
I don't know if they're gonna take all this account towards the second half of the season. I topped out. I watched all 5 episodes because they're less than 30 minutes and whatever. But I'm not watching the part 2 unless reviews come saying like, oh, he saved it or whatever the fuck.
I mean, I'm watching part 2 just because of OCD.
Yeah, you can't leave it like that.
Well, yeah, not this one. Because, I mean, I got to liking He-Man for the 5 minutes he was in. But, yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm going to side with the no. With the
No. It's bad. It's bad for sure.
Another thing I kind of felt weird is that every time Skeletor spoke, I was like, oh, Joker.
A little bit, but no. There's more gravel.
It is a little bit more gravelly.
A lot more gravelly. It's a lot more gravelly.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you have it more fresh than I have.
Yeah, it's way more gravelly. I mean, you could tell it's Mark Hamill, but it's not. Yeah. I wasn't thinking Joker. I was thinking, damn, Mark Hamill. You know?
That's one.
Because Joker's a little bit smoother and slimier like that. And so he does that with the gravel. So I can't do it because I'm not a voice actor like that.
Yeah.
But I could watch 5 episodes of him doing that voice though.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's not bad. That's not this. That's fucking
I could do like a whole podcast series of him just talking in that voice of like grocery list or whatever the fuck he wants to do. I would listen to it.
Thoughts.
It's amazing. You know, he could just say words, pink, blue, computer, book. Whatever the fuck, I don't care.
Hippopotamus.
He can say whatever. He can say whatever. We must protect Mark Hamill.
And the other one I like was Man at Arms, the Davos character.
Mm-hmm.
It was badass.
He was okay. He was pretty cool. He kind of looked like Mega Man. OG Mega Man.
Yes.
That's what I kept thinking.
I
kept thinking of OG Mega Man.
Oh, those bad covers.
Yeah. That's exactly. So I couldn't stop thinking about that. But yeah. So if you're a super fan of Masters of the Universe, you already saw it and you already sent a death threat to Kevin James. Please don't do that. Or Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith, please don't do that. That's not cool. But you already saw it. You already did what you had to do. And if you are like us, that we were trying to jump into the He-Man Gura, don't pass.
Yeah.
Pass on it. Pass. Yeah, that's what we watched during this week. Haven't played a lot of stuff because I'm kind of stuck right now, but don't worry about it.
You're kind of stuck. Okay.
Kind of stuck with The Sopranos. I'm trying to get through it because I'm trying to do a deep dive on it. But if you want another deep dive, I have a Cuphead deep dive, which it's a different project that I tried on another channel. I'll link it somewhere. I don't know why I didn't throw it on here, but whatever. Where I reviewed it. It's 4 years later, so I worked on that tirelessly, and I know my voiceover is a little rusty, but it's my first one, and I'm gonna do more. And I'll bring some more to this channel and other stuff. So go give that some love, maybe some constructive criticism and all that will be greatly appreciated. Yeah, please go do that. It's Cuphead review 2021. Pretty great. This week I think we're getting Jungle Book, not Jungle Book. What's the one? Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise,
which reviews have been saying is pretty good. So that's a shocker. And maybe Green Knight if we can find a way to watch that, which also pretty great. So stay tuned for that for next week.
And next week's one.
And what?
No, I was gonna say Suicide Squad, but that comes later.
No, next week.
Same one.
So you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Friday already. God damn.
Yeah, quick.
Fucking fact. Yeah. Anyway, all that. Go do that, please. Anything you want to say to the beautiful people, Felix?
Don't watch He-Man.
No.
No. That's the best PSA I can give.
All right. Always in favor. You do you.
Bye.
Yeah. He-Man fucking terrible. It's sad. It's to the point where it's like, oh, He-Man, you were dope in the 80s. What happened? I mean, I guess it goes with all the other 25-year reboots where it's like, you were dope 25 years ago. No, not so much. You kind of suck balls.
Yeah. Sí, güey. No mames.
R.I.P.
Why?
Just let it die.
Sí, güey.